Some of the local corruption I've been talking about in communist-occupied Utah. This is our FairPark Community Council page, and it's amazing because uh, they have where we're going to be having our community council sites, and we're always seeing them bring in voters. We have a place over here, this Mizio Day, it's DEI, some kind of church, and I mean, you wouldn't believe what goes on over there, okay? I mean, I was sure it was a chop shop, and they do this rock and roll type of Christianity thing. But anyway, whenever there's an election or primary, they literally have hundreds of people here with cars from other states. And I'm noticing our FairPark Community Council, it's supposed to be virtual. And down here, you'll see where it says, join the Zoom meeting, and they tell you where to meeting, the ID, the passcode. But they also have where you can dial from. There are people keeping tabs of our local community and doing controlling moves in it from Tacoma, Washington, which you know is a major communist stronghold, Houston, San Jose, Germantown, Chicago, and New York. Meeting ID 819-9592-6602. This just blows my mind. You know, when I first got here, I was a little put off because, well, actually it was the other community page that led me to this one, the FairPark, because it's literally liked by 666 people. I was like, uh-oh, hopefully I've changed that by adding the 7, you know. But you'll see that people are following it that don't like it. And I mean, it'll just blow your mind what's going on here. They've got these giant signs everywhere that say things like, este barrio no se vende, which means like this community is not for sale, and they're moving in all kinds of illegal immigrants, and they're chasing off the people who live here through crime. And after they harass you enough, if you don't go, they burn you out. It's been bad. The last 5 years have been bad, but this last summer has been, they even joke about it because they were putting Black Lives Matter paint everywhere and stuff. And they were saying how they call it the summer of love for them, but for us, it's supposed to be, and when I say us and them, I mean the good people, the ones who love the country, the ones who care about life and are not racist. You know, they're the ones that are racist. Oh, that's the community council. I'm trying to get back to the web page itself. There we go. And so, yeah, it just blows my mind, the things that they have going on. Like, for example, mass testing. If you die, it's important, but if you have COVID, it doesn't matter unless you're getting really sick from it, which most people do not. They were saying that our hospital is supposed to be all overcrowded up here. Our hospitals are not overcrowded at all. It's amazing. In fact, at the veterans, it's like a ghost town almost, but that's because there's no visitors allowed and, you know, all this kind of stuff. But it would blow your mind what they did with, anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I just wanted to show you the local infiltration and corruption. This is a national movement. I found all kinds of pamphlets for Black Panthers, brown shirts, communists, all over here. I'm going to do that. That'll be my next video. I'll go ahead and put those pamphlets out that I found everywhere. They were on the Parkway, you know. I mean, there's just major communism going on around here, and there's a lot of crime and murder and just a lot of bad things happening. It just would blow your mind.